Oh my goodness, I am so livid right now. I had to leave in the middle of class because I can't believe what they're talking about in there. It's my philosophy class, and I have no idea how we got onto the topic of it, but it started off with male teachers being more vulnerable than female teachers, about something how, like, when it comes to, like, relations with students, how, like, the guy gets in a lot of trouble, and apparently a female teacher, it's like a slap on the wrist or whatever, it's not seen as bad. And they start going on about, like, it's because we were just talking about college, and then we start talking about high school, and he's an older guy, so I kind of see it coming from him, how he's like, oh, if a male teacher has sexual relations with a female student, it's terrible, but every 14-year-old boy would be happy to have sexual relations with their female teacher. Like, I expected that from him. But there are people like my age, just a couple years older than me, that said that if their young daughter came home and said that their male teacher molested them, he would go kill that teacher. But if his young son came home and said that his female teacher had molested him, he would give his son a high five, like, yeah, way to go. And I can't believe that there's people my age that think this way. Like, it gradually went to the fact how they're like, oh, well, women aren't sexual than men. Like, they start going on about, like, and, like, no one was saying anything, so it seemed like everyone was in agreement with him that if a female teacher has relations with her student, she's probably in love with him or something. Like, there's no way that it's just a sexual thing. Like, if it's a guy teacher, it's a sexual thing, but if it's a female teacher, then she just actually must be in love with him. Like, there's no way it can just be sexual. Like, I can't believe there are actually people who think this way. And then it started going on with how, like, he was trying to explain why generally parents don't care if their sons have sex, but they care if their daughters have sex. He's like, oh, well, daughters can get pregnant, but their sons can't, and so it's not as bad if the son gets someone else pregnant, but it's bad if their daughter gets pregnant. And, like, there's one guy in there, like, one person, like, I couldn't say anything because I was so livid, I knew I was going to start screaming, so that's why I walked out. But there's one guy in there who was like, but it's just as bad if the guy gets someone pregnant. Like, he shouldn't just be able to walk away like that just because he's not the one who's pregnant. And I just can't believe that people actually think this way. But I have to go back to class before he counts me as cutting. And I really don't want to go back in there. I'm glad there's only like 15 minutes left. Wish me luck. Bye, guys.